Jameson in there.
Welcome everyone! Today we're looking at TLC 90 Day Fiancé. This is the show about meeting a wife in 90 days. I think, I never watched it. We have here Ed, who's met a wife online, can relate of course, 100%. And he's about to find if this is the love of his life. Sounds like a massive simp if you ask me. Cringe. Alright, let's see what Ed is all about.
In a few days, I'm getting ready to get on a plane and go meet Rose, the love of my life, for the very
love
first time.
of his life.
I mean, it's the love
Now,
of
why
his
is he
life,
grabbing
so.
a spatula
Because
and some
I also
mayo?
want a ring. And I plan to ask Rose to marry me.
Oh my god, this is a joyous occasion. You should always... God damn. What is with Americans is just getting married out of nowhere? Met you once, married. We married now. Married, gang! No. Oh.
Since I met Rose, I want to look young for her.
How the flip is that working out for you? You're putting mayo in your hair! Look at that. Look at that burn. I mean, how can you not fall for this sex bomb?
So I have been dyeing my hair, and
You've been dyeing your hair with mayonnaise?
it irritates my scalp. So I found out that mayonnaise makes it smoother and less dry.
Oh, I'm so repulsed. Why would you do that? Surely there's some shampoo that you can use for dry scalps. Mayo! I thought the point of these was that the guy is rich and he meets a girl abroad that wants a green card. What the hell is this?
I'm self-conscious of my physical appearance because Rose
Mayonnaise isn't going to fix that! No, I
is
can't
31
believe it.
years younger than me. I smell like an egg salad sandwich, but it really...
I want to feel younger. Smells like an egg sandwich. Yeah, that'll do the trick. You look so young! Is that egg?
I just want to look young for Rose.
I bet you he, you know. This is not about the hair, come on. So Ed is preparing to meet his fiancée. He's gonna fly over, so he's packing his bag. He's talking to his friend, or whatever, I don't know who this is.
What is all this?
A giant pack of mini pops. When you go abroad, you just can't leave without it. What is that?
Yes. So I have a ton of stuff for her son, Prince.
Oh, it's for the son. Fair
I'm
enough.
bringing toys.
How old is he?
Prince is 4.
Okay.
So in 10 years, you're going to be 64, you'll be 14. He's not even out of the house yet. And what's the plan there? Like,
Well, when I start drooling, he's gonna give me a paper towel, I guess.
but seriously, like, does she want more kids? Did she tell you that or not?
Well, she already wants another child. She wants a girl, and
He's like, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
I don't want to tell her this, but I want to get nipped.
My bad, dude. I was
Wait,
enthralled
so
by
this
this
is a recipe for
crazy
disaster.
dude
The
rubbing
fact that he's
mayonnaise
lying
in his
about
hair.
Yeah, you know what? He's doing it right.
so
lying
ashamed.
about everything. I think this is his only
That's
chance,
my
to be
bad,
honest.
guys.
I have been keeping a few things from Rose.
A
One
few
night,
things?
for
He's 4'11".
This is rough.
Not
I
that there's
just
anything wrong
this is-
with being
if
short.
this
I
is
just can't relate to it.
kinda sucks
What is that
to,
in
like,
centimeters?
that this isn't a
My
skit.
God.
I hope
You
it's
can't
a
even ride
skit,
roller
but-
coasters with that. This is about to get interesting. So he's lying about his height.
11, not 5'2".
He said it was 5'2". What is 5'2"? Oh, okay.
What is up, guys? Joey Robbins here, and welcome to the channel.
I just
If you're
deep
looking for a
breath, man,
channel
deep breath.
that-
The cringe is crazy. I did not
I
expect
mean, that's
that.
still...
I didn't see it coming.
I don't want any more kids. I want to get a vasectomy, but I don't want to tell her. I'm at a place in my life where I've raised my daughter.
Oh my... What? How? How does it go from this to this? Oh my God, what in the world? I gotta read the comments. The neck doesn't bother me, the fact he's dating someone younger than his brother. I'm just saying, his daughter is hella gorgeous. She must take her looks from her mom 100%. DNA be like, I don't want this. I'll go with this. How does that work?
I don't know how to tell her. I don't want to break her heart.
You need to tell her. You need to tell
Death
us. You know,
Master,
it's
I
gotta
like
be fair
that.
and stuff.
Sorcerer. Really?
Yeah,
Aid? An aid? Just an aid?
Alright.
Okay.
So it's time for them to meet. The joyous occasion of their
This was a very
reunion for the first
interesting
time.
game. Did not expect that at all.
What the hell?
Oh my God.
What in the world was that sound?
Oh
It
my
just
God.
skyrocketed. Like, it was just ridiculous.
Oh, look at that.
How are you? How are you?
Fine.
Are you real?
Yes.
Oh my God, you're so real. You're so beautiful. Oh,
Alright, how long until she comments about the length or the height? I mean, he's shorter than her.
oh my God.
Beat my ADC and Garen. Yeah, fuck you, Garen.
I'm beyond elated. I'm so happy right now.
Oh, well,
We're
that's
so very happy to
I
see
was
you.
beating me
Promise.
hard in that
So
war
excited,
game, though.
a little bit nervous.
I am too. I couldn't find you.
Really?
So
I
bad
beat
in my head,
Cho'Gath
you were
in
gonna come.
income. How did that
Why?
happen?
Because
Oh,
extra
what?
traffic.
Because
What?
why?
Traffic.
Oh,
11,
traffic.
6, 10.
You know, I always imagine this is some gold digger or something like that, or just like they're usually very intolerable,
Where's-
to say the least. But she
Oh,
seems
here we
okay.
go. 113 farm to 41 farm.
It was just like an out-of-body experience for me. Because for 3 months, I FaceTimed
12.5.
I'm sure she wishes so as well. I'm sorry.
with her, and now I'm standing in front of her, and I really want to kiss Rose. I really do.
That you.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
I guess jungle?
Am I what you expected?
Different?
You like?
I don't.
I mean, you did lie.
I expected yours told to me.
Oh, more tall.
I don't know how that works out.
I thought if I told you I was the same height, maybe I would have a chance.
I see in person, he is really big. Big. But short.
Yeah, they're the same.
Little. Poquito. Poquito. Un pequeño.
This is foreshadowing for later tonight.
Do you find me attractive?
Attractive always you.
Always?
You
Nice. Always you.
know. You are. It's okay for me.
I would settle for a king. I would settle for a king. I would do that.
I want to be your man.
Yeah, you're man. You're my king. You
My,
know?
I'm her king. She's my queen. Oh my God, I just want to look at you.
Oh,
Kiss
that's sweet. All right, so it's going well. How about that? Maybe
This is
there's
going to
a
be the start
successful
of a
love story.
great.
I'm surprised he didn't whip out a yo-yo or anything. I mean, classic. Amateur mistake right there. He could have shown him at least some moves. Alright, next clip is Rose scamming Big Ed. Alright, about to get juicy, huh? So they're in Manila, I think. I saw it before.
I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's
No, you hate it. Come on.
There's people everywhere.
pajamas. I think these are pajamas. The fact that Rose doesn't even have pajamas made me feel really sad. So
What? Why? This is so sad. It's a great tragedy. She's been through a lot, guys.
the first thing I'm going to do is get her pajamas.
Oh,
Oh, we have pink.
sweat he's working at. What is happening here? How long did they shoot this?
I don't even know how much this is.
How much? What eating?
Awesome.
Keep the change.
No, what? No, keep the change.
No.
It's a 10 pesos. Thank you.
Okay.
See this.
Oh my god, this is destroying him. She took my money! My 10 pesos! How much is that? Oh wow. Yeah, no, understandably, he should be upset. What the hell?
I'm just in a swarm of hot, sweaty people. Right now,
You're the sweaty one!
we over 100 degrees.
No one
I'm
else!
my ass off right now.
Oh my.
I want to buy your dress with flowers.
Oh, you want
Hey, I want to see him in a dress with flowers. Alright, I like
to
this.
buy a shirt with flowers? Okay.
Want this?
Okay.
This one. You like this?
I like this one. Okay, so how much?
480, sir. Okay, give you my money.
Hold on. I'm not comfortable with Rose grabbing my money because that's not what you do.
Thank you.
It seems like she's literally just trying to help him. He doesn't know the currency, obviously. Can she do this? She wants to scam me!
I think it's borderline, inappropriate. And I already have questions about her sister because
Oh?
she asked me for money. Her sister texted me the other night. She basically said, I need help. My store's gonna close. And she's asking me for money.
Oh my gosh.
How much does she want? 10 pesos?
I don't
Sorry,
wanna believe
cannot happen.
That this could just be a scam. But I don't know if Rose is in on it or not.
This guy, oh my god. Why is he so paranoid? You're the one that lies about everything. Ed asked Rose to take an STD test. Jesus Christ.
I know you're tired of me asking about your past, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to put it behind us.
But first, you need to take an STD test.
What the 7?
So there's a test that you can take.
That you test me?
So there's this thing. It's amazing, alright? You probably don't know what it is, but like, you just go in, and it's you just need to do it. It's like, you need to do it. What about you? I don't know.
STD, which is, I think it's a blood test, and they
Well, for someone that doesn't want to have kids, huh? And you haven't got snipped yet, why don't you just use a condom for now?
just test to see.
Oh my god.
If you have like sexually transmitted disease. So I was asking if you're willing to take that test. I'll never ask you another question about your past.
Disappointed. I finally understand what he said about STD
Oh, she's
test.
23?
I feel hurt. I feel my heart crack.
Oh,
You
really?
want to test me? I feel you're not trust me.
The guy's a compulsive liar. Why would he trust someone else? Lies about his height. I don't know what else, probably. Lies about not wanting kids. Not that fundamental, anyway. You give an ugly guy a chance and he thinks he's taking them. You guys should chill with the negative comments! The negative comments! Wait, he's forcing her to get an STD test when he was the one who cheated on his wife. Wait, he cheated? The audacity! I have a bad feeling about this relationship, guys. I don't know. I don't know where I got it from there. I don't know if it's gonna work out.
I'm feeling like it's over.
Jesus,
But
well
I'm not ready to give
good.
up yet.
Now you can go home.
So
Find the
I decided to text her in Tagalog.
anime wife. I don't know.
Of respect and ask her to meet me at a cafe nearby.
Strangely, it isn't his physical appearance that makes him such a duplicitous little troll, but his attitude. Dude, the YouTube comments has no chill. My god. Here we go. They meet up.
Thank you for coming. I wanted to tell you face to face that I'm sorry. And that I trust you now.
She's gonna get an STD test sooner. I promise you. I promise you.
Really?
Really?
You understand what my point last night?
Yes.
You don't need to subtitle her. I understand what she's saying. That does not help. Guy lies about everything. Doesn't trust the woman. Alright, so now they're gonna go to her home. That should be interesting. So they made up. How great. We get to follow everything. There's the Sean vibes from the
This is
Giveaway video.
crazy. How long were they filming these people?
You will not believe. He's 56,
It's a
but
lot
still
in
aged like a boy.
a short period of time.
You put mayonnaise in your hair! You are not allowed to say what's gross and not about other people! Okay? Those are the rules. Those are the rules. God damn. It's gross. It's gross.
So it's soft. Your legs will be soft like my skin.
And then you shove mayo on it. It's super soft.
Come on. Either that or you kiss me.
The sound.
No, guys. Okay.
I love you.
The grunts. Dude, look at that. I love you. That's love right there.
I see what I like. Very nice.
You too. Shape your beard.
Oh, trust
sure?
me. Trust me. You do not want to see him without a beard. That's it's gonna look like a penis. Trust me. It ain't gonna be good. He looks like the librarian from Monsters Inc. See, I feel like I've seen him before.
This
Okay,
is
all
real
right,
TV
okay.
right here. This is what it's all about.
Alright, that's a
This is
lot.
what people live for,
You guys
man.
think
This
there's
is
a neck reveal coming
this
up?
is amazing.
Oh wow, they jump right to it with the family. Big Ed showers with Rose dad, as you do when you meet the dad the first time.
Sige, ako rin maliligo na.
My dad
Oh, that seems nice.
We want to shower too with you.
He's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You pussy, bro.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Okay.
It's normal to my family to take a wash together. We are close and are comfortable with each other.
No, I don't want to see this. He's like, where's the mayo? Come on, whip it out.
Okay, what do we do?
Oh my god.
She just enjoys terrorizing him at this point.
This has to be the weirdest experience of my life.
Bro, ain't nothing wrong, ain't nothing wrong showering with your fiance's dad. Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah, a chicken.
That's the chicken, you dumbass. What are you thinking? Why do you think she's with you? She's poor. They have chickens.
Pabuksan ng tubig! Salamat!
There's chickens. There's chickens, but there's no mayo. What the flip, dude? Amazing. Don't drop the soap one in with the dad. That could have been awkward.
Oh my god!
Is that a chicken? Is that a chicken? Oh my god.
People in the workplace, they want a chance to lead. And giving people a chance to run something is quite a big vote of confidence. We need to take care of each other.
Rose, what is that?
It's a chicken.
I think mouse.
It's a mouse or a rat?
I think so. Yeah.
It looks like it's struggling. Why do I feel bad for it?
I'm going to make hotel reservations as soon as possible.
Of course you are.
Yeah, but first, I want to ask her father if it's okay, out of respect, because I'm a father and I would expect the same. But I'm not sure how he's feeling about me. What if he says no?
I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to have you out of the house.
Excited naman ako na
Oo.
makita ni Ed yung babuyan dito.
He's excited to show his pig farm. I have a feeling Ed isn't excited to see the pig farm.
Kaya lang parang hindi siya handa kasi nakasapatos pa siya.
Dad is not impressed. He's gonna feed them.
Okay.
Oh my god, Ed!
Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, don't bite me. Son of
Oh my god, how do you mess up so bad?
So, Rose, where does your dad live?
Here. Here, inside.
Oh my god.
With pig.
This is pretty humbling to see. It's all starting to make sense. A lot of the pieces are falling together.
Is he like ready here?
Yeah, gusto mo ba daw pa nandito ka?
Yes, yes.
These are my father passion.
Yeah, this is fun. No, Tomo had a lot of fun.
Tuwa naman daw siya.
Yeah, this was good.
Oh my god.
So, there's something that I wanted to ask you. Last night I had a hard time sleeping because it was so hot. So I wanted to take a vacation for a couple days with Rose, if you're okay with that.
Pag gusto daw niya ng magbakasyon kami. I feel my dad is always protected. So, I feel nervous because I had no idea if he said yes or no.
Okay lang, basta alagaan mo siya ng ano.
Oh, well, how
Thank you so
about
much. Okay, we'll see you again soon.
Amazing. Alright, so that's all we know about Big Egg so far. That's where his saga ends abruptly. Maybe when some more content comes out, I'll do another follow-up on this. If you enjoyed this video, gently hit the like button. That's all you gotta do. Smash like if you're... But smash like if you're Flora Gang! Silly Gang cringe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, don't subscribe. 30% aren't subscribed. I wanna have the best of the PB to crush the rest and get a piece. Jennifer, don't be sleepy. Mary, Stefano, Faucio, Shagan, Fox, Edgar, Maya, Tuski, Iki, Sword, Billy, Thorny, Crushing. I'm spoiling what you're collecting in. Pixelating some across the world, locked in from dusk till dawn. Can I borrow your power core? My phone is down. Icky Nope, Sarah's Flat, Agava, Comet, Burke, Cobra, Kama, Molly, Claudia, Rudy, Rolla, King, Clinching, Boris, Nova. Spoiling what you're collecting in. Pixelating! Yeah!
So, citizen.
There's gotta be a
911
domesticated
system had been
moose
closed.
somewhere,
Only emergency
man.
responders had access. Citizen.
The shape
Video's
of
saying
humanity's
there's, like,
past,
none
present, and future is
in
intertwined
some
with
of this
nature.
video.
Our lives are directly shaped by the animal world, and
And
vice
they got like
versa.
pumas and like freaking
Many
like,
thousands of years ago,
people got crazy pets these days. I'm telling you, we got there's somewhere a moose made a friend in some.
Bees impact our food production, bats control insect populations, and without baby monkey going back to the pig, I don't know where we'd be as a civilization. It is a special relationship with a few species and really loud other species to develop. This is domestication.
probably food was one of the first uses to which animals were put.
Nature. Before we get into domestication, I want to give a quick shout out to this week's sponsor, Skillshare. As a full-time author, illustrator, and zoologist, I'm often juggling dozens of projects at once. I need to be able to capture ideas as they strike me, but carrying a notebook with all of the necessary art supplies just isn't realistic. One of the best ways I've found to solve this is by keeping a digital sketchbook using the application Procreate. To figure out the best workflow, I turned to one of my fellow animal lovers and professional illustrator, Steph Holman. Her class on Skillshare, Procreate Basics Keeping a Digital Sketchbook on Your iPad Pro, is a great introduction and helped me go from to illustrator for my upcoming books. She'll walk you through all of the basics, then take you through some of her own sketches and show you how you can work Procreate into your everyday life. I loved it. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes on hundreds of different subjects, and you get unlimited access to all of them with a premium membership. It's a lot more affordable than in-person classes and workshops. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month, but because Skillshare is sponsoring this video, you can join me and get a 2-month free trial by clicking the link in the description. And now, back to the show. Domestication is the process in which humans change a wild species by selectively breeding favorable traits. It's how we go from a hulking wolf to a chattering chihuahua.
Be careful there, fella. If you don't fold in those ears, you're going to take off in the breeze.
By selecting which specific animals can procreate, you can fine-tune different breeds to look or behave a certain way. Have a rat problem? Breed dogs that are prone to ratting. Need a helping hand with your livestock? Breed dogs that have strong predatory instincts but don't treat cattle as prey. Need a cute gift for your kids? Breed dogs with shorter, fatter, and uglier faces. Domestication obviously isn't all dogs, but they do exemplify the extreme range of development that can be accomplished via domestication, which can oftentimes be a limit.
Greyhounds have been bred for speed. Alaskan Huskies have the job of hauling heavily loaded sleds. The wire-haired Fox Terrier are quick as a flash on the getaway. The Collie's good temper and disposition, together with his size and strength, make him one of the best of all watchdogs for safety.
Domestication has had an irreversible effect, not only on the species we domesticated, but on ourselves as well. The rise of domestication through the world saw a marked shift in human culture and society. We moved away from hunter-gatherer and nomadic lifestyles, and instead became herders and farmers. Before domestication, hunter-gatherer peoples depended on species that were abundant in their territory. In Europe, they ate a lot of red deer. In the Middle East and Asia, they ate gazelle. In North America, they ate bison. And in sub-Saharan Africa, where species were more diverse and abundant, they ate a wider range of prey. Despite their popularity, none of these species were successfully domesticated. Of all the millions of species on Earth, we have only been able to domesticate a handful. This is because there are 6 characteristics that an animal must have in order to be successfully domesticated. 1, their food must be cheap, plentiful, and ideally something we don't eat. This is why herbivores are far and away the most successful domesticated species, while not many carnivorous species have been domesticated. 2, they need to grow fast. Domestication is a game of inputs and outputs. An animal that eats a lot but doesn't give much meat, milk, or eggs isn't a useful animal. 3, they have to be able to reliably breed in captivity. This rules out a lot of species. 4, they have to be calm and passive enough that we're not fearful for our lives around them. 5, they have to be comfortable enough around them to fight and 6, they have to be social. Solitary species are much less likely to accept humans as part of their group. These 6 characteristics narrow down the millions of species on the planet to about 50 that we've been able to domesticate.
Everyone who has and loves a dog thinks that his dog is the best.
Dogs are not only our best friends, but our oldest friends. They were the first species that we domesticated. The ancestors of dogs diverged from gray wolves between 20 and 40,000 years ago. We first domesticated them between 10 and 15,000 years ago. Wolves made great candidates for domestication because the hierarchical structure of their pack mirrors human societies quite well. Wolf packs have dominant members and subservient members, and so a dominant human could fit into the social order quite well, becoming the pack's alpha member. Over time, the aggressive dogs would be kicked out of our packs, and the helpful and more subservient ones would be kept and allowed to breed. And soon, they were domesticated. developing floppy ears and curly tails as domestication syndrome kicked in.
Come on, Gene, and play. Ready now. Go away once and for all.
Domestication syndrome is an interesting consequence of domestication. In most domesticated animals, a species will see a shift in appearance as well as behavior. This includes things like having shorter faces, smaller teeth, smaller brains, color changes to ear and tail shape, and more frequent breeding cycles. Cats are one of our oldest companions, although we never really domesticated them. They domesticated themselves.
Well, here is Mother Cat at the kitchen door.
I suppose that you're still hungry.
Cats have been found in human grave sites as old as 10,000 years. Stone Age cats have even been found in areas to which they are not native, like Cyprus, meaning that we brought them there. The variety of wild cat from the Middle East, Felis sylvestris libica, is thought to be the origin of all domestic cats. The main reason that cats began to hang around with us little humans was agriculture. As we started farming, our brain-rich land became rodents. The wild cats were then attracted to the rodents, thinking, I can have rodent? And like dogs, followed the commensal path towards domestication.
Very strange.
They realized that they could get more food by sticking with us, and we found that we could get help from them, killing rodents, controlling pests, and eventually getting us fake internet points with dank memes. While dogs were selectively bred to be different shapes and sizes to accomplish particular tasks, like ratting, herding, and hunting, cats weren't. The cats that could tolerate human environments basically selected themselves to be the ones we kept. They allowed us to keep them around.
The species which man has domesticated is shown by this small cube. Most of these were domesticated by man before history began.
Sheep and goats were the first livestock to be successfully domesticated. This happened around 10,500 years ago, followed by cattle and pigs about 500 years later. In South America, about 8,000 years ago, they had a much smaller and a much cheaper domesticated food source. In the mountains, people domesticated a small, fat, and apparently delicious rodent called the guinea. They were domesticated so well that they are both an excellent food source and great as pets. Around the same time in China, a large group of farmers were able to turn mallards into domesticated ducks. But it would be in South Asia where the king of domesticated pilgrimage would arise. The red jungle fowl is a species of bird that was domesticated simultaneously in different areas of Asia, and by 1000 BCE, they had spread across Europe and Africa. The chicken.
Chickens are specialists in meat production. Here is one dressed and ready for cooking.
These birds were so successful because they could survive from their own foraging.
Chickens have no teeth, so they swallow their food whole.
And supply humans with both meat and eggs. They could also
bullshit,
lay eggs.
dude.
Those chickens that
Fucking
laid eggs
shit.
the most often were selectively bred for that characteristic. Domestication altered the course of human civilization, and there was no species that was more important to us than the horse. Horses have carried us through war, peace, feast, and famine. While they have been used for food, it's as transport where they really hit their stride. And until the train was invented, the fastest way to traverse land was on horseback. It was from a saddle that human civilization became globalized. Horses were used to transport the product of another domesticated species, but this one isn't anything, the silk moth caterpillar. These larval moths have been domesticated for at least 5,000 years, and were used to fuel China's silk industry. Unlike domesticated bees, which aren't terribly different from wild bees, silk moth caterpillars have some striking differences from their wild counterparts. First of all, they are bred to be silk-producing machines. Domesticated silk moth caterpillars produce 10 times more silk than wild ones. They also grow much faster, require less food, are less stressed by humans, and are more comfortable in cramped spaces. They have been purpose-bred to be beneficial to us.
As spinning begins, he expels fluid from each of his small glands to a tongue-like depositor on his upper lip. This fluid, upon contact with the air, forms a single filament, or a strand of silk.
Unfortunately, like with a lot of domesticated species, it's come at a cost. Adult domesticated silk moths have lost their coloration, and they are completely unable to fly. For every domesticated species, there are thousands in which domestication is. Zebras are a good example of this. While they may appear very similar to horses, they have one key difference that makes them untenable for domestication. They are adapted for life in highly dangerous habitats. They live in sub-Saharan Africa, a biome filled with large predators, always on the lookout for large prey. And so, the zebra has always been much too skittish for domestication to work. Easily, the most disappointingly undomesticated species is the moose. Many people have attempted to domesticate moose over the years, including King Carl XI of Sweden and Stalin in an attempt to establish a moose cavalry. But unfortunately, for badasses everywhere, they have always failed. This is because moose don't fit the 6 requirements for domestication. Like other deer, moose don't like being approached. Their huge size makes them hard to handle and dangerous to interact with. They are incredibly aggressive during rutting season, and finally, at the slightest hint of danger, they are uncontrollably panicky. Which is too bad, because riding a moose just might be the most intimidating thing we can do. We take a nap. Fortunately, there is at least one badass species of moose riding. So there is one species that is pointing focused on domestication, the fox. Rule number 6 is that the species have to be social, but foxes aren't. But a lab in Novosibirsk, Russia, for the past 16 years, has been breeding red and silver foxes, selecting for friendliness. And slowly, the foxes have started showing domestication syndrome, and are definitely friendlier than their black counterparts.
It is estimated that today, nearly 4/5 of the people of the Earth, as shown by the dark portions of the continents, still depend upon the power of animals to help them in their work.
Thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this episode. So what should we talk about next? As always, don't forget to let us know in the comments, and please subscribe for new episodes of Animal Life of Second Nature every other week. Thanks for watching. The entire arc of the structure of their society mirrors ours. What? Mirrors ours. Mirrors ours. Try saying that. That's hard. Mirrors ours. I can't sing without a like accent back in my neck here, like a town crier.
One of the things I do is get venomous snakes out of tight corners, in people's houses, or like here, in someone's car. Snakes in weird places like this can be scary and threatening, and since this is the only time people usually see them, they can be the snakes really snakes are genuinely beautiful creatures. I'll show you. I'm going to take you on a journey across Australia to see 10 snakes. The 10 most venomous snakes in the world. Every one potential. I'm Steve. I know a thing or two about snakes. father founded the Queensland Reptile and Fauna Park near Brisbane. Now I run the park, but today I'm off on an adventure. It's the trip of a lifetime to track down the world's 10 most venomous snakes. Fortunately, they all live here in Australia. Why this country has such lethal snakes, nobody's sure. It could even be an evolutionary accident, but by crikey, it sure makes my life interesting. This trip's gonna be great. I've always wanted a chance to show people what amazing snakes we have in this country. And not in a zoo or in someone's house, but out where the snakes live. In the bush, they're not biting anyone or scaring anyone, they're just living peacefully with all this power stored in their venom. We've still got a long way to go before we find our first venomous snake, but I've got to show you this. It's quite common to find snakes sunning themselves or absorbing the heat out of the tarmac here in southeast Queensland. Now this isn't one of the venomous snakes we're after, this is actually a carpet spider. So although it doesn't possess any venom, it's still got quite a hefty bite. Now if I try and touch it, it's retaliating and bite. I think it's very important I just shift him off the road because snakes get clobbered all the time. He's a beauty. This python doesn't know how lucky it is to meet a snake lover like myself. A lot of drivers out here will swerve to run over a snake. Back on the road, I'm leaving central Queensland behind and heading north to the Great Divide Range. And that's just for starters. I've got thousands of miles of hard travelling ahead of me. Number 10 on my list. The 10th most venomous snake in the world. It's the Western Brown. Right in the city centre, there's very little habitat for snakes. But just out of town in the suburbs, where city meets country, snakes are a part of everyday life. Western Browns have been living in this area for a long time. Just inside the suburbs. I'm told a brown snake has made itself at home under this house. Let's see if it's the one I'm looking for. Close encounter. Very important I don't breathe on it and move suddenly because this is a Western Brown.
Yes, we'll throw on some music since we got that in the background now, you know.
In this confined area underneath a house, let alone in close proximity.
Rifles.com has helped over 40 million
Sorry
renters
about
find
that, y'all.
homes. Hey, I bet I could do one bicep curl for each place. Watch this. 1, 2, 40 million.
Members understand social distancing, being prepared, and overcoming challenges. USAA is standing with them for nearly 100 years. Here to serve you.
in the air like a blazing flare. Just stand 'cause the flames will burn us up. You were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Kiss your head when you cry for me. Hold your heart while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the warm sea.
Not bad, I guess. I don't think so at 9-6, but maybe. I guess I should have waited a little longer. They couldn't see where I was, apparently, so... I don't know. It was rough. Did I just save up for the full one? I think I'll break it up this time. I'm gonna have to grab my meal here soon. So gay. Where's her damage at, dude? What is this farm, man? It's a horrible team. My team's garbage. They're nowhere near. Those motherfuckers were able to pull off a fucking 4-man fucking assault on the fucking onto me. Where the fuck were they at? They're all jacking off in the base apparently. Jesus. Horrible. Horrible. Yeah, they're not gonna try to 1v1 me anymore at all. They can't. They almost can't 1v1 me as long as I have like flash up or like somewhere in the jungle where I can like hop over a wall. There's almost nothing they can really do to me. No! What the fuck? I thought I made it in time and I didn't. Oh, that was so depressing. Yay! Got the other one though. It's so ridiculous. Oh, I thought I was gonna make it in time to save him, but I couldn't. I wanted to get in there. I thought I could get there just in time for him to like hop over to me, shield himself a little bit, and like knock her, you know, I'd freaking ult and then Q out, but no, that did not. He died instantly. He died right before I got there. Oh well.